Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists now in this one. And here are the 76ers now.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
There, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
B.J. Armstrong's checked in for Michael Jordan. Armstrong passes to Cartwright. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Mutombo against Cartwright. It's blocked and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
That's really a good picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. I mean, they're being way too casual with the ball.
It's going to cost them if they keep it up. They need to get back to playing smart basketball.
Armstrong kicks to Grant. There's the pass to Cartwright. Here's Paxson. And again, Chicago. No good. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Knocked away. An even 3-on-3 break. Grant outside. Pass to Paxson. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Bulls making a change here. Williams has checked in. The 3 from Iverson. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And Williams with the stuff.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And it's Iverson missing. Armstrong dishes to Williams. Paxson passes to Grant. Williams trying to break free, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. So it's Philadelphia now. And Iverson gets it to go. Iverson's got 6.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Pippen kicks to Williams. Back to Pippen. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Over to the left wing. McKee dishes to Iverson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight. He's off on the first. Some changes for Chicago. Purdue, he's checked in for Williams. Livingston comes in for Grant. And Hodges subbed in for Paxson. And then for Philadelphia, McCulloch's checked in for Mutombo. Geiger comes in for Hill. And Jones subbed in for Lynch.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
From deep three-point range, and that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Snow, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Eric Snow.
1:53 left here in the third quarter.
Bulls foul. B.J. Armstrong. That's his second personal foul.
The dish to Jones. That's tipped. Pippen with the steal.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick, and what good work there to get in the way of it.
Kicks to Armstrong. Trying his luck deep. It's Pippen on the wing. Tries yet again. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
We've seen Scottie Pippen doing his thing. 8 rebounds, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
The Bulls making a switch here. Jordan's checked in.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
.130 left to play here in the third.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
And guys, it had to be, because not nearly as easy a play as they made it look.
Feeds it to McKee. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys. Plain and simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting deficits, no doubt. And he bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right there for sure.
Yeah, he'll take those all day.
To end the run, Chicago grabs the miss. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight, and he's going up for the alley-oop. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Hodges has gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Here's Geiger, and that one is stuffed right through.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're
I
right.
tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Jordan outside for Pippen. Passes it to Hodges. The drive by Jordan. McCulloch with the block. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Jones is out there with Geiger. Then it's Smith. Then there's Bell. And it's McCulloch in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here is Hodges. The feed to Johnson. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Dishes to McCulloch. Back to Bell. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Nice shot by Smith.
For 3.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And Hodges kicks to Armstrong. The three-pointer, no good. And the 76ers with possession. And now Philadelphia on the break. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Cartwright's checked in for Chicago. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Miller's checked in. Williams with the steal. Out in his own on the break. Here's Hodges. Armstrong passes to Cartwright. Can't get it to go. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And it's denied. And they'll keep possession. Smith left side. He kicks to Miller. Back to Smith. 6 to shoot. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
John Paxson, he's checked in for the Bulls. Hill, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Greg, you think they've been rattled?
They have, Kevin, but that's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Smith against Hodges. Smith kicks to Miller. Back to Smith. Releases. That's short off the rim. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
No good from Paxson.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
It's stolen by Bell. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Smith wide open. He fires. His three-pointers off the mark.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
And it's Hill penetrating. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Some changes for Chicago. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Williams. Pippen comes in for Johnson. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Hodges. And the 76ers also making a change. Brown's checked in.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Back to Miller. Puts up a 3. Another miss by Philadelphia.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the 3 as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
I like that. They obviously put the right guy on him.
It's Brown with the drive, and that one's good.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 25 points for Jordan. And Philadelphia has possession. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Back to Bell. Tries it from 9. No luck. Good D by Jordan. Paxson passes to Grant. And here is Cartwright. He's covered by Brown. Outside Jordan. And that one is hammered home.
Certainly that shot well within his range.
I would hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
And Bell kicks to Brown. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Horace Grant. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Tigers checked in for Hill. Jones comes in for Miller, and it's McKee in for Raja Bell.
Jordan having a terrific game. He's got 27 points now and 3 great steals. Good contributions for him offensively with the assist, and also making some nice steals.
You know what, Clark, you're right on the money with that. He's been just as creative as he has been disruptive.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Cartwright. Livingston comes in for Horace Grant. And Hodges subbed in for John Paxson.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Jordan. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Will Purdue's checked in for Livingston. And Armstrong subbed in for Scottie Pippen.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
McCulloch dishes to Brown. Shot to stop the run. McCulloch with the basket.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Pass to Jordan. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
McKee for the triple. But they'll get another chance. And McCulloch kicks to McKee. The shot will not go. Good D by Williams. From deep, Jordan. And so Chicago takes this one. And by
and they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, what they saying, Luda's back, blame it on that.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Playoff game one now, history. Time for game two of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the West All-Stars up against the East All-Stars. And even though today won't count in...
Let the games begin. Let the games begin.
I just go in whenever I feel like it.
Let the games
Let's go.
Let the games begin.
Yo, do the knowledge to the master builder. The new millennium, Hiram a Biff. Gotta watch what I say to you, so I code my station. Cause
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. They've got Kobe. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Durant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Curry in at the one spot. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. On defense, the West All-Stars. And Wade slams it in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. No good from outside. The East All-Stars on offense. Lowry with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Anthony kicks to LeBron. And the rejection by Leonard. Here's Westbrook. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
On defense, the West All-Stars. It's a three-point game. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. From deep, George. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of this one.
East All-Stars, Paul George.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Durant kicks to Bryant. And it's the East with the rebound. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. The drive by Lowry. Anthony dishes to George. Wide open look. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Curry outside. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Lowry. Leonard against Anthony. And George, here we go. Here's James. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I tell you what, you got to... love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Now here's Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Eastern All-Stars ball.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. George against Bryant. LeBron passes to Carmelo. Back to James. Stolen by Durant. Knocked loose.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
It's stolen by Bryant. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Durant for three. Again, Durant missing. To the inside. Lowry kicks to James. There's the three. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Boom, he chips it straight down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
New players in now for the East. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Oh, and here comes Bosch all alone. And DeRozan throws it down.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Here's Paul. Here's Thompson. Makes it off the glass.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Thomas, no luck. And the West All-Stars have possession. Trailing by 10. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Paul. Aldridge has got his first points of the night.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And Thomas, here we go. Rosen dishes to Bosch. The kick outside to Butler. 4 on the shot clock. Stolen by Thompson. Moving it up. And Green slams it in.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Aldridge. Here's the dish to Thompson. To the left wing. Here's Cousins. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
The East All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he can't get the first one. The East making a switch. Wall's checked in, and West also making a switch. Davis is checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And so here are the West All-Stars. It's a 5-point game. Thompson, soft touch off the glass.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Left side Wall.
Now that is rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some style points too, Kevin.
Clark, he deserves a no simple finish there with the high altitude windmill slam and a high. As we'll get underway with quarter number 2. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the East All-Stars.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
They've got LeBron James, Paul Millsap out there with Anthony, and it's Wall, and it's Wade in at the 2 spot. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with. Wall passes to Millsap, stolen by Harden. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Kicks it to Westbrook. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either, as good a foul shooter as he is. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. That's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Thomas checked in for John Wall. Durant kicks to Leonard from past the arc. But they get it back. Second chance shot. Here's Harden. Goes up again. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Isaiah Thomas. West All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the West. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
Harden, that's good.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Thomas kicks to Millsap. And there's the feed to Wade. And Durant sends it back. Here's Leonard. Millsap with the steal. It's LeBron with the drive.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Westbrook drives in. Good work defensively by Millsap.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
George is checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Then for the West All-Stars, Kobe comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Curry subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Curry kicks to Durant. Back to Curry. Now the pass to Kobe. To end the run. Rejected by Millsap. And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
The West All-Stars with the ball. Down by 12. Curry's shot is off. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Andre Drummond comes in for James. And it's Lowry in for Dwayne Wade. The shot by Lowry, no good. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. The West All-Stars shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the East. Good on the second free throw. East with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Lowry dishes to George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. That's 7 points here for George. Lowry against Curry. 20 feet out. Hits the front of the rim and out.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Durant kicks to Curry. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Kevin Durant.
Here's Lowry. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
You can't get in a much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Curry can't get it to go.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Passes it to Lowry. The 3 from George. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on James Harden. The East All-Stars have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
It's been tough for them to try to slow down George. He has 8 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
Chris Bosh is checked in for the East. Ball comes in for Kyle Lowry. And the shot is good. 1:06 left to play in the first half. Thompson's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Wall against Paul. George with no one around. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. That's 12 points for Paul George. Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, you'd have to consider this not one of their best performances.
And Thompson kicks to Green. Stolen by George. Back to Bosh. George passes to Bosh. And George, here we go. It's deflected and taken away by Paul. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And it's sent back by George. Shot is no good. Great D that time from Davis. for the finish, and Green slams it in.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he...
And we finish one half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 30. And that'll wrap up our halftime show, the third.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He's got 13 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Kobe. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Durant. And it's Westbrook in at the shooting guard.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
With his first shot attempt, and no good. Trying to use the glass. The drive by Lowry. Oh! The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Anthony dishes to James. Out to Wade. The three-pointer off the mark. To the paint, and stolen by LeBron. And they're pushing it up.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Paul George really making a difference here.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching them.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Butler's checked in. The West also making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Paul's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And good on the basket. Book it.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And the West All-Stars have possession. It's a 16-point game. And Butler sends it back.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
The East All-Stars have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Paul Millsap's checked in for the East. Thomas comes in for Kyle Lowry. Paul outside. They get it back. It's stolen by Wade. And they're moving it up. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there. Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And here they go. Back to Millsap. And Thomas has it in the corner. And here's the break. And he gets it to go.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
He dishes it to Butler. Off target from three-point range. And stolen by Butler. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Out to Wade. Outside Butler. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Chris Bosh is checked in for James. DeRozan comes in for Dwayne Wade. And John Wall subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Durant. Anthony Davis comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Thompson in for Steph Curry. And Thompson kicks to Davis. Thompson passes to Paul. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Andre Drummond's checked in for Paul Millsap. The West All-Stars have only made 2 attempts, shooting poorly at the line in this one. Butler dishes the Wall. Lets it go from deep. No luck.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
It's Drummond with the drive. Bosh kicks to DeRozan. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Again, the miss by Wall. Wall's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Pass to Aldridge. Thompson inside the line. Again, the miss by Thompson. From 18 feet away, Wall missing again.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
The drive by Thompson. The shot by Paul. Nobody around. And he's way off from outside. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Butler with the jam.
And that's not supposed to happen. Come on now. You're not supposed to throw an alley-oop from that kind of distance. Come on.
And then Clark to dunk it with authority.
Well, but how about the communication?
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Fellas, that 2-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Paul for 3. Shot is off. Nice D from Wall.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Butler passes to DeRozan. And stolen by Aldridge. Jumps up, and it's Thompson with the jam.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. East All-Stars lead by 18. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Isaiah Thomas out there with Lowry. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Paul George. And it's Anthony in at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque. A thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
The East All-Stars on offense. 22 is their biggest lead. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Anthony's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Here's Westbrook. Here's Leonard. And the layup is good.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Westbrook with the steal. Down low, Harden, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. Nasty, absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again. Gotta be demoralizing. They desperately needed a stop, and instead they give up a triple on an open look.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Dwayne Wade's checked in for the East. Steph Curry's checked in for the West. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Wade. 9 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
And Curry, here we go, lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Wade dishes to James. Anthony kicks to Lowry. Steph Curry with the rebound. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game. Wade against Westbrook. Excellent D from Wade. Westbrook's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. The drive by Lowry. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Kyle Lowry. Westbrook with it. Wade picks him up. Taken away by Anthony. And here we go. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. The first one falls.
Take a look at what Kyle Lowry's been doing. He's got 8 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
Paul Millsap's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Kevin Durant's checked in for Bryant. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The kick out to LeBron. And Durant sends it back. Pushing it up. That one's off. Still out of sync. Wade outside. Anthony right side. And there's the sudden dunk to finish it off.
D-Wade with an excellent pass there.
Anthony's gone a perfect 6 of 6 shooting. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Back to Curry. Feeds to Cousins. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Andre Drummond's checked in for LeBron. Jimmy Butler comes in for Carmelo Anthony. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And John Wall subbed in for Kyle Lowry. DeRozan passes to Drummond. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That's tipped. Millsap dishes to Butler. It's Wall with the drive. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Paul, no good. Nice D from DeRozan.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Davis. Rebound by Butler. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big. Oh! Nasty.
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
East All-Stars ball.
Butler on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. It's stolen by Green. And here's the fast break. And here they go. Here's Paul. And it's the East with the rebound.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
It's DeRozan with the drive. The offensive rebound. It's Drummond, high post. Takes the three. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Drummond.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And Thompson kicks to Aldridge. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Out to DeRozan, to the paint, Wall up top. Here's Drummond. No good there. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan play, LeBron James. What are your thoughts, Kenny, on his game tonight? And that wraps things.